Hello guys, today we are showcasing a special place called Sugar Mill Gardens. We actually discovered this place on our way to a spontaneous trip to Daytona Beach. My Google map highlighted this spot and here we are today sharing this site with all of you. Dunlawton Sugar Mill Gardens is tucked away down a residential street 3 miles south of Daytona Beach. This hidden gem is packed with so much history and it's got free parking and admission. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we're here to shine light on different parts of Florida. If you enjoy watching this video, please give us a like, and if you find value in those videos, consider subscribing. Dunlawton Sugar Mill Plantation's history began before Florida became a state in 1845. In 1963, the Bongoland amusement park that is part of this land and had been closed for some time was donated to the Volusia County, and in 1985 it was agreed that the mill property section be leased to the county, who gave it a new life by turning it into a botanical garden. Today it's maintained entirely by volunteers who are able to function with the help of donations by visitors. This donation box is located at the entrance. When you first walk in, you'll also encounter a billboard and a mailbox which contains maps of the garden. They really did something creative by installing library boxes in different parts of the gardens. Feel free to grab a book, squat on a bench somewhere, and immerse yourself into nature. This place is also a wonderful venue for small outdoor weddings, which can take place on Wednesdays or Saturdays. There's a reservation fee of $300 and the volunteers will help you get set up. They've been having several weddings every month. Here are some information worth passing on. You can get your hands on a jar of locally sourced honey, which are being sold on Wednesdays and Saturdays. How about buying some plants from them to decorate your place with? Your dollars will count toward their donation funds. This garden sits on a 10-acre land, so there's plenty of space for trails built on the outskirts of the gardens. We ventured out on the Hammock Trail, which begins near the restrooms on the left-hand side of the garden's entrance and connects to the Audubon Birding Trail on the north side of the gardens. This land is maintained by the Botanical Gardens of Volusia, and as mentioned earlier, they rely 100% on donations and volunteer work. They have created different garden spaces and plant collections, including azaleas, camellias, ivies, magnolias, palms, succulents, as well as ferns and much more. This old construction right here where the fern sits on top of is hundreds of years old. I've heard that the folks who were working at the sugar mills used to come over here to start a fire and prepare and eat meals. Bongoland. This jungle dweller is the leftovers of the short-lived Bongoland theme park. In the 1940s and 50s, owner Saxton Lloyd leased the property to Dr. Perry Sperber, who created this amusement park. He made local artist Manny Lawrence responsible for the dinosaur sculptures, which look natural in the overgrown garden surroundings. Since these dinosaurs are made of a thin and fragile coating of concrete, they do not want people climbing them. They are showing their age by cracking and crumbling. Unfortunately, the T-Rex was lost in 2019. Bongoland also featured an Indian village, a train to ride, and animals such as the captive baboon, which Bongoland was named after. The Sugar Factory. This garden features the ruins of a 19th century sugar factory, which was part of the former Dunlawton Plantation. It displays one of the most complete sugarcane grinding machines in the country. The sugar mill was burned down a couple of times during a succession of Seminole Indian Wars, and later served as camp headquarters for Confederate soldiers during the Civil War. This tree is known as the Confederate oak tree, and some of the weddings are held under that tree. Human sundial. One of the unique and most fun features of the gardens is the human sundial. By standing next to the stone of the current month and raising your arm, your shadow points to the time. My watch read 11:58 a.m. and it was right on. The Roman numerals. Here's the 11 and here's the 12. The Gnomes Garden. The garden boasts its own gnome colony, which is a creation of Jorge Lopez. He was approached by one of his church members who also happened to be a member of the Botanical Gardens. He said he was asked to come and take a look at a large stump in Sugar Mill Gardens, as he was known to be handy with woodworking. Now the gnome home is really a gnome estate. It's taking on a life of its own. What makes this place really special is the fact that many people have invested their own time to create and maintain this peaceful place. Every little interesting props and man-made water features that you see, such as fountains and waterfalls, are the work of volunteers. This place is indeed magical, where you can wonder, and ponder. Okay guys, this wraps up our tour of Dunlawton Sugar Mills. Stop in if you are in town. If you want to read up on all the history behind this place, we've posted the link below. If you found our video insightful, we would love a thumbs up to keep us going, and if you want more videos like this one, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We'll get you as close to living local life as possible. We did all the homework for you, so you don't have to. Until next time guys!